Their protein, we're eating humans. They got us all being cannibals.
Well, I'm not, because I would never buy his fake meat.
No, but they already got it. And McDonald's is selling fetus burgers.
What?
Yeah, they got it in everything.
Man, I got to get back on QAnon. I am missing out on some good stuff.
No, that ain't even
I'm
QAnon.
trying, it's QAnon, a lot of it.
No, it is. If we don't stop these horrible communists, do you hear me? I'm asking you to hear me. Stalinist, communists, with a huge helping of Nazi fascists thrown in. Not your daddy's Democrats. They're communists, jihadis, crazy people that should be in mental institutions. Believe me, I was put in several mental institutions, and I'm far more sane than any of these people. I don't walk around showing my wiener to kids. But they lock me up.
What do you think? I mean, Joe Biden.
She doesn't.
When you get a trophy wife, when you meet her when she's your 15-year-old babysitter, you're going to probably say that's not correct too, knowing you. But it is true, and you can Google everything I say because I don't lie. I get 4 sources.
Well, you may have 4 sources, but what you just said is actually not true.
So the claim is.
Well, you may have 4 sources, but what you just said is actually not true.
That Jill Biden was Biden's babysitter when she was 15?
Yeah, that is not true.
You're saying that ain't true?
Not true.
Okay, get on Google and let Piers
Roseanne, you cannot believe everything you read on Google.
Okay, people, let Piers know. Send him the Google. Maybe it's been discounted. I don't know.
It has.
Half the crap and send their kids to die for it, too.
Do you feel the same way about the Hunter Biden case? Do you think that would have happened if he wasn't the president's son?
If he wasn't the president's, it's such a farce. That's supposed to placate all the leftist goons. Like, see, we have equal. No, that one makes it impossible for them to go back and prosecute all the money he took from China and the Ukraine and gave it to the big guy. Now they can't go back and do that because they convicted him of a parking ticket. It just shows you how crooked it is. It shows you who runs it, too.
Who do you think runs it?
And you got to wake up. Who runs it? Let's see, Piers. Let's see. Who does the news media never, ever criticize? But now they realize it's starting to show, so they'll do a little bit of things about Democrats. But you're not allowed to criticize Democrats or their party platform or the things they do or...
Right, and that's why the most successful cable news corporation is a right-wing
on an invisible chair. Let's take a look.
Okay, so this one is, all right, I need to prepare mentally for this because I'm going to get really upset. And I don't want to do that. I want to be level-headed here. Piers Morgan, after not really pushing back much here, but trying his best, I guess, more so letting Roseanne Barr make a fool of herself just with what she's saying. So he seems to be more reasonable, right? And then he goes right back to what seems to be getting him clicks these days, which is dishonestly attacking Biden and promoting Trump. And here, this video was uploaded 3 days ago that we're watching right now. So 3 days ago, it had been, I think, weeks, definitely over a week, 3 days ago, that the story he's pushing was already debunked. And I'm going to do it again here for you. So just when people say, oh, no, I saw Biden do this and do that and do that, doesn't know where he is, it's built on a foundation of nonsense like what you're about to watch. Here's Piers Morgan, who claims to be this fantastic, level-headed, unbiased journalist, pushing debunked bleep.
A ceremony in France where he tried to sit on an invisible chair. Let's take a look. I mean, he's literally trying to sit on a chair that isn't there, and that is in front of the whole world.
Well, a lot of people thought he had, pooped himself.
Distinguished guest.
But now
Well, yeah.
that I'm seeing it again, I think you're right. Yeah.
But it's sad to watch, isn't it? No one takes pleasure watching that.
It is very sad, and they should have more compassion for an old man who obviously is having dementia problems. It's obvious.
2 seconds after the clip they cut off there, you see this.
Distinguished guests, please welcome the Honorable Lloyd J. Austin III, Secretary of Defense of the United States of America.
Chers invités,
It's not an invisible chair. It's not, okay? I was just talking to someone. Again, this is like time 2 or 3. As I'm really trying to engage in political conversations with just people out who aren't necessarily super avid political consumers. And so many people have brought up, it's just concerning because, he tried to sit in an invisible chair. But there was a chair there, and he sat in it right after they cut the clip. We've all done this, okay? So stop with this but okay, sure, but still he looked sort of feeble. He literally knew, based on probably sitting through so many of these types of ceremonies, that it was about to be time, about to sit down, and he goes, oh, wait, there's a pause, so he's not going to sit down out of respect, and then, oh, time to sit down, and then his body goes down the chair. So, Piers Morgan, you must have a cognitive issue because you can't see that there is a chair there that he sat down in. You don't have the journalistic ethics to go find the full clip and check if what you're saying is correct. So, you have the problem.
You don't think Russia is being provoked by the Biden administration?
No, I think Russia illegally invaded a sovereign democratic country in Europe, and America is helping that sovereign democratic country defend itself, which I think is the only moral course of action America
Why does she keep looking in that direction? That's very strange. Stop it. Stop it.
should be pursuing. And I find it quite extraordinary, actually, that people on the right in
Sorry, podcast listener still here, was just being silly.
America think that America should withdraw all support for Ukraine, who got invaded by a ruthless Russian dictator who wants to restore the Soviet Union. So, no, I don't agree.
Well, the war in Ukraine is actually about tunnels too, Piers,
Tunnels.
and about biolabs owned by billionaire Americans.
Right. It's funny. I
You
thought.
should Google that.
You know
We're
what?
on different planets.
Well, yeah, I think we are on different planets because I think you're Googling stuff which is not true.
But Piers, when you go to Google, there's 75,000 sources you can read.
Correct.
Some of them contradict the other, but you keep reading until you can ascertain a truth.
Nice vocab word.
Right.
You don't just read one and go, oh, I'm not an idiot.
You're not an idiot, but I do think you are, unfortunately, being led down to
I'm
some...
on the other side as you. I think we're in a deep spiritual war that a lot of people should find out about. And it is good versus evil. It is. It's about being free and being enslaved. And I see that we're winning. I see that we're winning. I'm just going to leave it there.